I didn't realize the responsibility that came with being a hooper, a professional hooper at that, until like my third or fourth year in the league, bro. Man, people gonna be accepting to hear this. Dead ass, bro. Like 7 in the league, I probably spent over like 50K. Give me Justin Bieber, man. Niggas is tripping. That nigga hoop, bro. That nigga alright, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he a lefty. Yeah,
You
bro.
got
Give
good
me
form
Biebs,
too. Like,
man.
like, be lucky hit that
Give me
shit.
the Biebs.
Let's get ready to rumble! What's up, everybody? It's Welcome to Ball in the Family, episode 4. We're going to have a new guest come out today and turn y'all up. So tune in and don't get left out. I'm here with my co-host, Deuce Man. I'm here with D-Mo. And me and Banks tapping in from Mississippi. Tell them, Banks.
On the road.
On the road
tour.
again.
Still exciting info for y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all tune in, man.
Y'all tune in,
Ball
man.
in the Family podcast.
Ball in the Family.
Drop who y'all want in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm not gonna lie, them vibes right there though. We might need Craig and Day Day in this motherfucking next. I hope y'all like this episode. Let's get into it. Ball in the Family podcast presented by Betr. In honor of us launching our new podcast with Betr, we got an exclusive offer for you guys. This season's gonna be insane, but in the meantime, any new user who signs up to Betr gets $23 free. No deposit, no catch.
A free 23? I ain't never gone that high.
I like the way that sounds. But yeah, man, they hooked it up for us. First time users get a free 23 when you sign up for Betr. Limited time only, so hurry while supplies last. Use promo code BALL. Ball.
That's crazy.
Don't miss out. Sign up, get your free $23, and start making your picks.
And tune in for the pod every Tuesday. Ball in the Family podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast at.
We're going crazy this year. Lock in. Tonight, we have the newest member of the Milwaukee Bucks. After spending 10 years in Indiana, he brings shot blocking in a stretch big style to Milwaukee. He's a man of many interests, ranging from Legos to fashion to architecture. Please welcome to Ball in the Family podcast, Myles Turner.
Love, y'all. Love, man. Appreciate
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Appreciate you taking the time and coming through, man. Know you just landed, so you know you could be doing a million other things, man. We appreciate you coming through.
Absolutely, man. Showing love always.
So honestly, this is my first time having an interaction with you, so I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what this is going to bring, man. I actually been a teammate with Larry Nance, who we just did, and I actually learned a bunch of new shit about him today. That was dope, man. So I'm excited for this interview. You keep a low-key vibe, but what is Myles Turner as a person like outside of basketball?
Man, like you said, I'm all over the place, bro. I'm very eccentric. You know, I try to share some of my interests, you know, on social media, but at the same time, very low profile too. You know what I mean? I like to be with my people. It's very family oriented. Come from Betr, Texas. It's a little suburb outside of Dallas. You know, I spent my entire life there. I went to University of Texas. And, man, very prideful, you know. I know California, Texas, and we got our own little thing going on, but very prideful about being down south. But, yeah, man, you know, I just I feel like there's so much more to being a hooper, man. You know what I mean? We got love for the game, but, you know, there's so much other stuff that you can do, just not only with your brand, but just you as a person. And I've never been afraid just to show myself, bro. And I just feel like I'm into different things and you're a normal person to be into, but we can dive into it, though. Yeah.
I feel that. I feel like, speaking of that, like, I feel like the outside people, like, they don't realize that you really can't work out for 24 hours out of the day. Like, it's a hard task to do. I know you can relate to that, too.
You know what
It's
that
just
like,
lame,
man.
bro. No, there's no way. Yeah.
Like, we got to have some type of hobbies, man. And speaking of hobbies, I do know that you're a huge Lego guy.
Yeah.
So when did that, like, start?
Yeah. So, bro, I got drafted at 19, bro. Like, as you know, just getting, like, to Indianapolis, you know, a Midwest city. You know, I just was bored, bro. I was at the crib. And when I was younger, my pops, I really wasn't allowed to play video games like that. So I had to find, like, other ways to entertain myself. So it was a creative outlet for me. I just started free building, doing stuff that I wanted to do. And then, yeah, when I got to the league, my pops got me more or kind of like brought it up again. I was like, hey, man, you used to build Lego and stuff like that, you know, just try it out. So I was like, all right, fuck it, you know, went to it. And then, bro, I just started building set after set, you know, 500 pieces turned to 1,000, 1,000 to 5,000, 5,000 to 10,000. And
Wow.
yeah, bro.
Like, what is, like, the most, like, pieces that you have ever built?
Ever 15,000 is the most I ever built.
All right, well, hold on. Legos
Yeah.
aren't cheap. So, like,
Yeah,
how
no.
much have you spent on Legos, you think, throughout your whole...
Yeah, man, people gonna be upset when they hear this. Dead ass, bro. Like since I've been in the league, I probably spent over like 50K, like just on Lego itself. But people don't realize, bro, it's an investment. These
Yeah.
sets, bro, like they go up over time. Just like at times, bro, some of these sets like outperform the stock market, bro. One of the little
Real?
minifigures, dead ass. One of the little minifigures is a Boba Fett from Star Wars. I don't know how familiar folks are, but the Boba Fett from the Cloud City set, that's just worth $3,000, bro. It's just a little minifigure.
Lego?
Yeah, bro. Dead ass.
That's crazy.
And bro, like it's dope now, bro. It's funny now actually because I've been on this shit for a long time, bro. Niggas just make fun of me, niggas just be on my ass and all type of stuff. Now it's cool, you know what I mean? Now everybody on that shit.
That's how it
on the
goes,
wave.
though. Yeah.
So I'm saying, so I was really one of the OGs with it, bro. And I just kind of just, you know, I used to talk my shit, but now I kind of just, you know, sit back and do my thing, bro. Like, you know, let the work speak for itself.
Is there anything else you collect, or is it just like Legos? Or
Really just Lego, bro. I mean, I'm into watches now too. I really started getting into watches a few years ago. And then outside of that, nothing like of like monetary value other than that. Yeah.
So you make so you have 15,000 pieces. You put this shit together.
Yeah.
Where does it go? Like this has to
Yeah.
be stored somewhere safe.
Something like that, bro. So I got a crib in Austin and I got a crib in Dallas. And then I started running out of room. So when I got my new crib, I had to put like all the new stuff there. Then I obviously got shit in Milwaukee, that shit in Indiana. So bro, it's all over the place.
Damn.
So you gotta find like shipping companies or the right people to steal them because like bro, once it breaks, like you don't want to do that shit over
Right.
again. Like
Damn.
people don't realize that, bro. You do 15,000 pieces, you get to like, I don't know, you 9,000 pieces in, you fuck some shit up on page 3. Now you got to go back and do the whole bitch over again. But
Damn.
like some people ain't putting in the work like that. So I don't know, bro.
how long is like one of those like pieces take?
I mean, to do a whole set, bro, if it's like, I'm working on a Death Star right now, right? That's 9,000 pieces. I mean, I got 10 bags left, so that probably take me like 2 weeks. It don't really take me that long. I just lock in, you know, get it
Yeah.
done, put some music on. Bro, it's escapism at the end of the day, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I, again, put my music on. I don't talk to nobody. I kind of just be in my own world. You know what I mean? Like, my girl know to leave me alone, let me do my thing. And, bro, I kind of just, I compare it to basketball, bro. It's like the same thing. One thing I get prideful on is, like, only I can put this together, right? Brick by brick. And then you talk about the hoop side of it, like it's the same shit, bro. To get to an NBA championship, it's a day-by-day process, brick by brick. Like you have to layer that shit every single day. If you fuck some shit up, you got to go back on a couple pages, then you got to do that. You fuck a coverage up on defense, nigga, that's on you. You got to figure it out and talk it out, communicate
right.
that shit. Like,
That's amazing.
So you moved around a little bit in the NBA. You spent 10 years in Indiana. What was it like transitioning from city to city?
Bro, honestly, like it was refreshing because I feel like I needed a fresh start, but very different, bro. I've always been a loyal dude. Like I never switched high schools. Like I was in the same school district my entire life, like kindergarten to 12th grade. Like stayed home for college at Texas. I obviously spent 10 years in the same city and whatnot. And nah, bro, it's the most different thing I never did, bro. But again, like sometimes change is really good for you. You gotta embrace that shit, and you just gotta kind of just go all in with it. And that's kind of where I'm at.
I feel that. See, I feel like, because I've been on different teams too, I feel like, I mean, I don't know you personally, like I said, but it don't seem like you do too much other things that where it's like you can't be doing this in the same city. Like, you know,
Right.
you can do the same thing here that you can do there. So, like, for me transitioning, it wasn't too hard living because I was like, as long as I have a place to sleep in a room that's safe, like, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Is that kind of the case with you too?
Yeah, man, we blessed at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? Checks coming in first and the 15th. It's just you go out there and perform, and you know, keep going at your craft. You know, it helps that you know, literally, you go from Indianapolis, Milwaukee, very similar, outside of like the lake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like other than that, I mean, same type of people. Midwest nice. I mean, people go hard for their teams. That's one thing you're gonna notice here, like being in Cleveland, bro. You realize that these fans, like they're in the Midwest, they very much are like on board for their teams, bro. Like once you're part of their pack, like they really like rock with you. So it's been love out here. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
That's dope.
So I'm seeing here that you do interior decorating as well.
Yeah.
A skill I had no idea about. So let's get into that a little bit.
Yeah, bro, it's kind of the same thing. So one thing I realized me, bro, I grew up with all sisters, bro, all women. Like I'm the only like guy in my family.
How
Same-
many
same
is
here.
it?
Yeah. So I have one blood sister, but my mom is the youngest of 10 kids. So like I had 3 cousins live with me as well, and I consider them like my sisters.
Obviously.
And then yeah, bro, like I said, there's no real guys in my family. My pop's side of the family, I got 2 cousins, but they live in New York and they are much older than me. So like, even in my neighborhood, bro, growing up, like all of the neighbors was all women, bro. Like all daughters and stuff like that. So I don't know, bro. I've always kind of like had an eye for it because, you know, I just always just, you know, messing with them when I was kids. And then as I got into college, like people tell me you're only gonna be there for a year, yada yada. Like if you knew me back then, bro, you realize that basketball was like my first like real like passion. Like I think I was tall, like, you know, it was a way just to, you know, get on obviously and whatnot. But I don't know, bro. I always had like other interests and whatnot. And then yeah, bro, I always had an eye for things. Like I knew like, you know, lighting, I knew angles, I knew what was gonna what color would pop with this color, like yada yada. Yeah.
So you got homes in different spaces. Like, do you do your own homes too?
So I did, and then I realized like, you know, that's just hard. It really is.
Like the measurements and shit, right? Like you gotta be like so fine tuned.
Right.
Yeah, so I started working with a professional designer named Nikki Chu. Like she's really good at what she does, bro. Like she helped my home in Austin. She just helped me reach my home in Dallas. You know, help my sister get right to with her spot. But yeah, bro, I had to get some professional help. 'Cause, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's a representation of me. You know, we got people over. You want to have something you're proud of. So yeah, I had to outsource.
So like, what's the vibe of like, if you had to like actually design a crib, like what's the vibe you looking for?
Bro, I like a earthy, like organic, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you keep like a modern approach to it as well. So I love plants, I love trees, I love like having all that type of space around you because one, like I'm a big believer in energy and feng shui and whatnot, and the karmic cycle and all that stuff is real. When you have that type of stuff around you, like, you know, real trees, bro, like the oxygen that it brings into your space, you know, the stuff that's it's actually killing your space as well. Like it's very real if you do the research on that type of stuff. Yeah.
Nice, that's dope. Do you ever do like yoga, Pilates, anything in the off season?
Bro, I'm big into yoga, bro, big, and that's another thing too. It's funny, you know, I started doing a different type of yoga. It was called aerial Ashtanga. So instead of just doing like a vinyasa flow, I'm literally like in the air, like suspended, like doing yoga like in the air. And same shit, bro. Like when it was like my second year in the league, bro. Niggas was making fun of me, niggas on my ass and shit like that. And then, bro, I got more durable, got my breathing right. I really started getting to the meditation aspect of things. Like it was one of the things that was really saved my career and really helped me, bro. And I encourage a lot more people just to, I don't know, just tap into that side of things because, you know, one, yoga is hard, bro. If you actually lock in yoga Pilates, that shit is a tough ass workout. You know what I'm saying?
You get stronger for sure too.
Yeah.
Holding the poses and shit. Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you. And then the second part of it, bro, is just the mental aspect, bro. Like, you know, someone like Gelo, he be on tour, but you know, like that's a lot of people, a lot of energy like you taking on, bro, like performing all that type of stuff. You gotta give that same energy back to yourself. So you can only find that within yourself. It's very hard to kind of like outsource for that. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of G,
Yeah. What's up, gang?
I actually have a question for you, like just involving that. Like how is it like when you go to different cities and like you see the crowd, cause you seem like the better the crowd, the better your show is. Like, do you feed off of that type of energy? Cause there's so many different people around the world.
Shit, I try to have like my energy turned up for every show, like whether the crowd be there or not. Cause I feel like the people that came, bro, like they deserve to see a good show. Like no matter who pulled up, nigga. Like they still came at the end of the day. So I can't be like, oh, I'm tired, I've been on the road. Like everywhere I go, it's like the first time for them too. So it's like I gotta have my shit turned up every night, like he said. Like I get my energy a different way. That shit'll come like 20 minutes before the show, but it's in there though. Like I build it up like that.
Yeah. Do you guys feel that sometimes as professional athletes, like before a game, it's like I gotta go out there and put on a show for the people that's out here, these 20,000, 30,000 fans that came to come see me. Like I gotta give my all, no matter if you're sick, no matter if you're, you know, maybe having an injury or hurt. You guys feel that need to go out there and not load management for a day?
Yeah, you know, I didn't realize the responsibility that came with being a hooper, a professional hooper at that, until like my third or fourth year in the league, bro. Because you're right, you know, that's, you know, Indiana was very interesting to me because like kids was in elementary and middle school, and by the end of my career, they was in college, bro. So I was like a big part of their childhood and their life, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like when they do come to games, they got that first experience. You never know who's like again experience that is. So if someone travels 10,000 miles to come watch you play, and it's like, my toe hurt, like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna chill tonight. Like,
Right.
That's tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at times, you know, as athletes, of course, you're going to have injuries you got to deal with. But at the same time, if I can go out there and hoop, like, I'm going to go out there and do it. And I like that. I like, you know, what Gelo was saying right there because that's real. I mean, because, you know, people, Think about he in Mississippi right now, bro. Like when's the next time a big show like that will come to Mississippi?
Right.
You feel me? They gotta wait a year or two to see that again. I don't know, Lonzo, what's your take? I'm curious. Yeah.
I would say, like, honestly, bro, for me, I just love the game. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like no matter if I'm playing at the park or if I'm playing in Madison Square Garden, like the brand of basketball that I'm gonna play is gonna be the same no matter what. So for me, it don't really matter. I think that I was kind of taught to play a brand of basketball that was like appealing to the fans, because it's like the way I was taught to play was, take open shots, push the break fast, make fancy passes, and do shit like that. So I think just naturally that's how I play. The fans will probably gravitate towards it, but I'm not necessarily out there like I need to do shit to make the fans happy,
That's real.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people too, like some fans watch the game and some fans just know the stars and shit like that. So it's like you could look at a score sheet and somebody can have 30 points, but like me being a basketball player, he could have had a bad game that night, and he ended up having 30, but the nigga took 30 shots.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's it's two different type of people, I feel like, as far as like the fan goes. So I don't necessarily play for them, but if you like how I play, then you'll probably fuck with it.
I like that answer. I feel like you're the real like politically correct answer, but like that's real shit right there.
Yeah. Are you destined to spend your entire career in the Midwest? You think?
Hey man, at this point, bro, I had my first real free agency experience. I've never been an unrestricted free agent, right? I've always done contract extension in Indiana, so I got the real taste of the business side of things this summer. And to answer your question, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I thought I was destined to retire in Indiana, at this point, the way things were going. And, you realize that this league, they always tell you all the time, oh, it's just a business, it's a business, it's just a business. But then I really realized that shit this summer, bro. And, there's ways you can get more into it. But, yeah, bro, I don't know. I'm just going to go, where God allows me to go. Just continue to keep pushing, bro. That's all I can do at this point. I put in so much work to be in a position, like in my 11th year in the league. So, hoping to play 20s, keep rolling from there.
That's amazing, man. And how big of a selling point was it to play with Giannis?
Huge, bro. He's a generational talent, bro. It's like he's one of the best players of all time. Guarding that nigga is damn near impossible, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's like, what are you supposed to do with a euro from the three ball?
My God, bro. But now being on the other side of it, you understand why he is the way he is, bro. The work that he puts in on himself, his body, his mental, you see it from, I guess a firsthand experience, and I guess the European approach to the game is a lot different than the American approach, bro. Like they really live or die by that shit.
No, you can tell by just his passion too. Like not everybody got that fire to him like that.
Nah, bro. But to do that shit for 82 every year, bro, it's very impressive. But yeah, it was a huge selling point to play with him. Obviously I've seen what he did, with Brook Lopez, and me and him have somewhat of a similar style of play, and I just figured, it'd be a seamless fit. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the NBA. Like, it's getting back to the two. Everybody trying to get two bigs now.
Yeah, I like that though.
It's like the skill is like you're skillful 1 through 5. Like 5's is getting the rebound and taking that bitch up. At 7 feet. So it's like I kind of like the way the NBA is going as far as like the lineups. I kind of fuck with the everybody's skill, but we got two bigs.
Right. Growing up, who did you look up to as far as like forwards?
Yeah,
it could be anybody.
No, of course. So being from Dallas, bro, I watched the prime Dallas run. So Dirk Nowitzki was huge. I mean, he's 7-footer, was able to shoot the ball, stretch the floor and whatnot. And then it was like the next, culmination of him was like Kevin Durant, obviously, being a 7-footer is able to handle the ball and all that type of stuff. He went to the University of Texas. So these are people that I'm watching firsthand, you know what I mean? And then my dad was super fond of Shaq. He just always gassed him up. I knew I wasn't gonna be no damn Shaq or nothing like that. But but it is. My dad's, speaking of him, he's very passionate, bro. He's from New York. So he's from Queens. So a hoop go out there and the culture is out there. So he wanted to get to this level, but he actually broke his femur. So one leg is kind of shorter than the other, and then he played for a little bit in high school, but cause couldn't make that next jump with the injury. So he living vicariously through me, put everything through me and whatnot. So yeah, bro, it's dope. I mean, that's why I really resonate with y'all's journey and whatnot, bro. When y'all pops first started pushing y'all and whatnot, advocating for y'all, it was such a refreshing thing, bro. Because not a lot of people have that, you know what I mean? Especially in the black community, they don't have their pops out there, for them advocating for them like they was. First time I really seen you was McDonald's All-American game, bro.
Damn,
you had yeah, bro. You had 20-something assists or
yeah,
whatever it was.
I did all assists.
Yeah, bro. That's when I first Pete. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga gonna be alright, bro. Because you knew you could score, but you was out there really just showcasing different parts watching your games and whatnot. And then obviously your little bro was gone. I seen Gelo, the things I was doing at Chino Hills, but then your pops is very eccentric of putting y'all out there, and like, bro, that really wasn't happening. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Some people was on some hating shit with it, but like hoopers and niggas that knew was like, man, this nigga smart as shit, bro. Like he know what he doing for his sons, and it's dope. So yeah, I've always been like a big fan of like how y'all got here and what y'all's journey's been, bro, for real.
Love, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The Bucks roster, man. Let's talk about this, man, including you. It's pretty new, man. And what do you think your expectations of yourself and the team are this year?
Bro, I still get nightmares, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got to Game 7 of the NBA Finals, bro. You know what I mean? I was a half away from winning all that shit, you know? So, for me personally, bro, my expectation is to get back. And, like, I can't look at it any other way. You know what I mean? The way our roster is tooled, we have a lot of depth. I like where we're at. I think it'll be a very dangerous team, when we're all healthy and we're rolling. But my expectations are very high. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back to that grand stage. It really changed my perspective on basketball itself.
Right.
Year before I got to Eastern Conference Finals, and, I kind of was able to kind of see that stage, but then pushing it past getting to the finals, bro. Once you're there, bro, there's no the regular season doesn't feel the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get to that grind, just get back to where you're supposed to be. Yeah.
Wow. And that experience in the finals, man, just surreal, right?
Bro,
and getting to Game 7 in the NBA Finals is crazy. You don't really see a lot of
Can't
those.
get no
At all,
better
bro.
than that.
Right.
Yeah. What people don't realize is that we're literally the only show on TV. You know what I mean? EuroLeague is done. WNBA is just now starting to kick up. All the overseas basketball is over with. So we are the main stage.
Wow.
And then the games are obviously a lot longer because of all the marketing and whatnot, all the promotion and stuff that goes behind it. And then, bro, it just goes so fast. It really do. You don't have that much time in between games, and when you do, it's just all one big production. So you just gotta go out there and just hoop, bro. It's the stage.
How much different is the media coverage that you got to deal with? I'll be wondering that because I'll be y'all be in front of the cameras, y'all have to talk a lot longer than you would have to at a regular season game, obviously.
Every practice, bro, you doing a media circuit. You know what I'm saying? You've been to All-Star Weekend and stuff, right? How they put you to them circuits, it's the same thing, bro. But every single day, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You're gonna talk to Good Morning America, then you go over there and talk to Stephen A. Then you go over there and talk to Pat McAfee show. It's just whoever the outlet is that day. And again, everybody's trying to take advantage of the moment. You know what I mean? You'd only show on TV, so everybody wants their little piece, and everybody has to get their piece because of the marketing and promotion that goes into it. So it's a lot, bro. At the end of the day, we're hot commodities. We, as NBA athletes, we got face value. You know what I mean? We don't wear helmets. We don't, people can see. We don't wear hats. People can see who we are, and they try to take advantage of that brand as much as they can.
Yeah, I think even speaking of Game 7, I think it was dope that it was actually two small markets, if you will, Indiana versus OKC, because honestly, I didn't know how the finals was going to go just because of that, but I think it ended up being bigger than the Boston
Great basketball,
series, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah.
for that to go to Game 7 too, I mean, unfortunately, what happened to Reese was fucked up because that would have been so cinematic. But that whole series was amazing, man, and you was a big part of that as well. So I'm definitely a fan of your journey, bro. Playing against you I hate it because fucking I don't know what we're supposed to do on a fucking pick and roll. This nigga 7 feet. You want me to get back there? It's no contest, but. Man, had some good battles against you, man. But let's get into who are your top 5 centers of all time.
Oh man, it's everybody's favorite question. Let's see. Let's see here. You got to throw Shaq in there. Obviously, he's one of the most dominant centers of all time.
Probably the most.
Yeah, there's just nothing you could do type shit. And you got to throw Hakeem in there, obviously, because of his skill level. Do you consider Tim Duncan a power forward or a center?
He's a big to me.
Yeah.
I consider him a center.
He's a power forward, though.
Power forward.
Yeah, he go both ways.
I mean,
But he's
I
big.
consider him
He
a center,
counts.
though.
We throw a hybrid, throw him in there.
He
Then
get a lot of love on this show, man.
He has.
Yeah,
I just
bro.
thought
You gotta
he don't
get Timmy
his
D
credit
on
in
here one
today's world. So you
Yeah.
know.
he wasn't flashy, bro. He just went out there and just did his thing. Throw them 3 in there. Then, damn, for argument's sake, you have to throw Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in there, obviously, just because of what he did for the game, transcended things. He had his own shit to it.
I had this.
And then to round off my 5, I look for dominance, bro. So I'm gonna throw Dwight Howard in there just because of what he did.
Howard.
I'm gonna throw what he did defensively, bro.
He doesn't get enough love either, though.
Because people didn't
Like,
watch
we're
him
being
play,
honest.
bro.
2-sleeve Orlando Dwight.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like,
30 and 20.
come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw like prime Dwight in there. You know
10
what I mean?
dunks,
Yeah.
tip jams, blocks.
A little bit of everything. Led that team to the
I'm
finals.
not mad at that at all.
Okay. Should the NBA shorten the season to 65 games?
Bro, I love this question because, you know,
My dog stood up for this one.
yeah, like, in all honesty, no, because you got to think, bro, we get game checks. You got to realize that this is a business at the end of the day, bro. Like, you know, just being in this league as long as I have, if you would have asked me the same question 5 years ago, I would have been like, hell yeah, bro. Niggas need rest. Niggas need to go out there and get ready for the playoffs. Nah, bro. We are trying to get our bread at the end of the day, bro, and set up bread for the next generation of hoopers.
Right.
So all the TV money, all the marketing rights, everything that goes in these games are very important.
Right.
That's why, like, just even adding an 83rd game with the in-season tournament, it's huge, bro. It's huge for us.
Right.
You get corporate sponsorships and all that type of stuff. And, like, this is the type of stuff that young hoopers or anybody that's watching is going to, like, realize about, you know, where we're at now. Like, you know, this isn't no kiddie shit no more. Basketball was awesome, you know, when we was kids, you had that fun, but people are profiting off of us now. Like, we're our own entities and whatnot. So, you can't shorten the season just based off of, one, how our checks are lined up, how our salaries are lined up, and, like, how these teams have lined everything up, you know, with their partnerships.
I love how you talk about the game, like, business-wise. And you've been in the league for a long time now. Like, how has the game evolved on the court that you've seen from your rookie season to now? Like,
yeah, bro, it's a very trendy league. You know, Lonzo touched on this earlier when he was talking about, like, two bigs, right? When I first got into the league, bro, bigs weren't really shooting threes like that. There was a couple, maybe a couple forwards who out there stretching the floor, but, bro, I came in the league. It was me, Karl Towns, Kristaps Porzingis. Like, we were really the bigs. I thought Bobby Portis in there. We were in the same draft class. We were the bigs that kind of started, like, stretching the floor. And, like,
That's a whole new wave. The bigs right there.
Exactly.
All y'all can shoot.
So it pushed out the guys like the Al Jeffersons of the world. Like, you know, I came in with Gelo Okafor, another one. He was more of, like, you know, behind, like, back to the basket, like, type of big. Those guys kind of became extinct because you had to be able to, one, guard at a high level, and two, you know, be able to stretch the floor. So, you know, so when I first got into the league, it was the Golden State Warriors rush. Everybody wanted to shoot threes. Everybody wanted to kind of play fast. So it ran bigs off the floor. Then recently, it started getting more into two bigs and all that type of stuff. And then now you coming in now, even before that, then it was everybody had to get all-stars. Everybody wanted all-stars on the same team. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted the super teams and whatnot.
Yep.
Then that fizzled out, you know. And then now, the way we played in Indiana last year, the league's starting to get back to that.
Playing fast.
Guys playing fast. Guys are picking up full court. Guys are guarding. Guys are playing smaller now. So, yeah, bro, it's a very trendy league. And whoever, like, wins the championship, honestly, that's usually, like, what it goes to. Yeah.
Never heard nobody say that. That's really
fair.
what it is.
Yeah,
though.
it is.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
That's how the
That's
shit
fire.
go, man.
And speaking of that, like, can you win a ring without at least two superstars, in your opinion?
Okay. I think
before you answer this,
Go
I
for
think
it.
you gotta I think you gotta separate a superstar from a star.
From a star.
Okay. I
Okay.
think there's a
Those
huge
aren't.
difference there.
There's not the same.
Okay,
those
so
aren't the same two.
without saying no names, how many superstars do you really believe that are in the league? Like, do you think there's?
Like, I don't think there's too many superstars.
You think 5 or under, like, to
No,
10?
more than 5.
You
More
can
than
count on
5.
two hands, I say.
Yeah,
Two hands.
more
I'd
than
say you count
5,
on two hands.
but like not more than 15.
And how do you define a superstar? By the way?
Gravity, nigga. Gravity, bro. That defines a superstar. That'll
That's
always be.
on and off the floor, by the way.
Fact.
Okay.
How you
Yeah,
carry
superstar
yourself,
is
too.
on and off.
That's
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a superstar gotta, like Giannis is a superstar.
Okay.
So
I definitely agree with that. You can't be no lame out here and then
Yeah.
try to, you know, carry the face of the league either. So that's
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
But can you win without two of them?
I think you can, but that's just me.
I personally think you can, but you have to have star power.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then here's what I mean by that. You know, touchy subject. I ain't gonna keep fine for this shit, but, like, bro, the way the refs treat superstars and stars, it is very different. You know what I mean? Especially seasoned refs. When you
Right.
get to the playoffs and whatnot, like, you're not gonna have the same refs that you have during the regular season. You know what I mean? It's a roster cut that goes down, as y'all know. You know, only the most efficient refs or the better refs are gonna be in the league, or sorry, in the playoffs and whatnot. So the way they treat superstars is gonna be different than the way they treat a second or third year player.
Yeah.
So if you don't got no real motion, like as far as like your superstars or your stars in the team,
Right.
that's gonna affect the way you play. It just is. You're getting more calls, you're getting more attention and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I do think that you have to have a couple stars in your team. You're going with a superstar, but you do have to have stars and star power.
That's what I would say.
I mean, I'm looking at, I hate to say this, the OKC team last year. Did they have two superstars?
That's what I'm saying. Their superstar is Shea.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then I
he's
think
for sure
Shed
he's a superstar.
and Williams are stars.
Right. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. And they were very deep. So okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
they depth is what really like helped.
Like a
them
lot
the
of
most.
teams, I don't know a team that has, I guess, like 2 superstars would be like, there's not that many teams.
Really
I don't
isn't,
even
bro.
know who
Bron
has
and
2
Luka are 2
superstars.
superstars.
Would you say the
Luka
Knicks?
and Bron.
Luka and Bron 2 superstars.
Would you say the Knicks maybe like Cat,
Cat
and
and,
JB?
Cat and Jalen Brunson.
Brunson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
There's only a couple though. It's not a lot of teams.
AD and
AD,
Kyrie are definitely
there
2
you go, when he
superstars.
get back healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
But I think you can win with one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, do you think in this era of the NBA, it's underappreciated by old head NBA?
Bro, they just, yeah, of course, of course, bro. At the end of the day, bro, this shit about our bread, right? Like they feel like they paved the way for us, and they're not getting their dividends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, a role player now, or maybe even a subsidiary role player, is making what the superstars is making back then.
Right, right.
So when old heads watch us and they see a nigga averaging 13, 14 points, but they getting the same bread that someone was averaging 30 back in the day,
Right,
yeah,
right.
of course they're gonna feel a type of way. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
Game is game, you know, love is love, but like, you know, you got to call it what it is. Now,
Yeah.
I don't think it should be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all putting y'all's work so we can live the way that we live. And of course, I think that we got to show more respect as the younger hoopers or whatnot to the older generation. I feel like it's times where it's like, nah, that nigga wasn't like that, or man, that nigga yada yada. But like, bro, the NBA was a lot different back then, bro. The way they ref the NBA was a lot different.
It was,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
was.
But
I want your opinion on 90s, early 2000s basketball. Like,
yeah. Tougher brand of basketball, especially in the Eastern Conference.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When you came over here, bro, like you wasn't going in the paint, bro. Like nowadays you cut, you have freedom of movement. That wasn't a thing back then, bro. You go into the paint back then, and you getting elbows in
You
your
getting chucked
throat,
crazy.
like you down, like you getting chucked every time you roll. Like niggas wasn't catching lobs like that. There's a reason, bro. And they let a lot of shit rock. Honestly, it was a lot more physical. So yeah, to score 20 points a game back then, bro, you got to be cold-blooded motherfucker, bro, for real. Like, it's not the same, bro. It isn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna say when I first came into the league, I used to work on chucking drills. I don't know the last time I've done it.
Exactly.
Chuck a lane.
Call that shit
that's
right
not even
away,
a thing
bro.
anymore. When I was in college, that was the thing.
Yeah, that hasn't happened in a minute.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
man.
You can't do that anymore.
Tougher brand, bro. Yeah, niggas ain't doing that no more.
Yeah, you might get a flagrant.
Yeah, bro. Gelo, I'm just curious, bro. Like, you obviously, you know, multi-talented and whatnot, multifaceted, bro. What made you want to lean into this career, bro? It's the rap shit. Like, you know, it's not easy, bro, obviously, but what made you want to lean into it?
I say like I was pretty creative growing up for real. Like, I used to write raps when and like 8 years old, bro. Like some decent shit for real. So, and I could always like write hella stories. Like I don't know. I feel like I just rap. It came easy for me to make a song for real. So, I've always felt like if I didn't hoop, that was my fallback shit. Like I was like, I'm gonna be some rap ass. I'm gonna be a rap nigga, or I'm gonna go on TV. Like I don't know, one of the two.
Heard you.
I didn't really
Heard
have
you.
many options.
Yeah.
But I thought I was gonna hoop my whole life. So once I started like putting out that tweaker shit, like it really like opened
Yeah.
my eyes to that lane for real. Like I'm like, I damn near gotta make music now because that's how it's coming in for real.
Fast, bro. You turned the league up for real, bro. You turned the league up.
You was on fire.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When the very first time, well, you've been rapping for, like your whole life, like you said, but the very first time I was like, nah, this nigga actually different. Is when we was in my first year on the Lakers. We was in Marina Del Rey. You was
I
there
remember.
in the kitchen just fucking around, and this nigga hopped on the mic, bro, and freestyle for like a good 3 minutes.
Like literally just hop.
And
on
I've
there.
never heard him like I knew he used to write and shit, but I never heard him like actually go out there and just talk. And this nigga was going like
He went
it
crazy.
Was outrageous.
Fed, huh?
I need to go find that file somewhere on my computer. Bro.
No, I have it. Like he literally. So we were messing around. He just
Yeah.
pushed me out of the way and just went crazy. I said, "Oh, what the hell?"
That shit was nuts. Ever since that day, I was like, hold on. And then we started going to the studio and shit. And like people don't really know he been making music for the last
Right.
5-7 years consistently, pretty much.
Damn.
So
That's hard.
it just happens that he got into the right situation at the right time, and it went
Yeah.
and did what it did. But man,
Yeah.
his whole rap. Everybody asked me about his rap career, like how that shit started. I'm like, bro, honestly,
Popped off.
I could have never seen it. But if you look back, you can actually see
Yeah,
it.
I didn't see it either, nigga, at first. But when I look at all the shit I was doing, I low-key had bars, nigga, as a young.
Yeah, bro. It's one thing to be a lyricist, bro, but like the delivery, bro. That's why I was rocking with you when you first started popping off, bro. Cause like, it's hard, bro. You got to sell your product. Like, you can have fire bars, do what you do, but you got to be able to really sell that shit. And I feel that's one thing you've been excelling at, bro. So for real, keep going, though, bro, for real. Because, a lot of people look up to you, bro, especially in this hoop shit, though.
Myles, you ever hopped on the track?
Oh, bro, that's not me, bro. See, I'm more into production, bro. I've always been a production nigga. I love, like, beats and transitions, and I love, like, putting that together for other people, to hop on the track and whatnot. But I've always kind of been on that side of things. I enjoy, even in movies and all that type of stuff, the way people score movies and to put music behind it, like, that's more my lane right there.
Okay.
We might need some beats, man.
Get
a little trap or something out there.
Fuck around,
That'd
man.
be dope.
Yeah,
For
fuck
real.
around in there.
Ever turn $1 into 10,000? Probably not. But now you can on Betr Picks. Highest multipliers in the game. You can win up to 1,000x off just 2 picks. Download the Betr app, pick more or less on player stats, and watch your games give way more interest.
Betr Picks has the highest multipliers in fantasy, up to 10,000x, and it's available in 33 states, including Texas, California, and Georgia.
Download the Betr app today. That's Betr, as in BETR. Must be 21 or older and in a jurisdiction where Betr Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Betr Picks. Sports just got better.
Okay, so we're about to play a game called Build or Brick. First block I guess we have here is big man shooting threes.
Well, you got to build that.
Gotcha,
Off
yeah.
rip.
Gotcha,
You have to
gotcha.
say, you got to
Definitely
have
my
one
player.
on your squad for sure.
All right.
Easy.
Eat that. It's an essential.
Block number 2, trash talking while you play.
It's for the love of the game, bro. You got to build that. I personally, like, bro, I'm pretty chill when I play, but if somebody turns me up, then yeah, of course it
Gotta
gets
take
me
it
going. You feel me? Like, honestly, it gets my game going a lot more. So yeah, I think that shit's good for the game, bro, more than people think.
What's your best trash talking moment that you've had? Either somebody talking to you and it turns you up, or you talk to them.
Let me think, bro. Honestly, niggas don't really be on much. I'd probably say, honestly, bro, this past playoffs, my now teammate Gary Trent Jr., bro, he was turned up last year, bro. He had a really good game against us and whatnot. And I'm not gonna say exactly what he said because what I'm saying, I don't know, family, kids watching and shit. But he was talking crazy, bro. And then, like, it just took me to a different place. I turned the fuck up out of nowhere, bro. It was like, I think it was like game 2, and I really started to like turn up. I hit like 3 threes in a row. Then I started turning up defensively. Like, I just had this different energy to me, bro. Different adrenaline or some shit. So he really got me going last year because he was talking a little crazy. But again, it's the playoffs, bro. It's part of it. Yeah.
Block number 3, putting a ton of effort into a tunnel fit.
You gotta block that, bro. Because there's a big difference between. There's a huge difference between style and being able to put that shit on, bro. I think it's some people can put on clothes, some people can really put that shit on. So either you got it or you don't. So I'm blocking that one. Yeah,
Nah, for sure. Taking a break from social media.
yeah, build that shit, bro. Have to. In our day and age, bro. Like, especially now with all the fucking parlays and all that
my
extra shit, bro.
goodness, bro.
Don't fuck around and miss that assist, bro. Don't fuck around and not get that rebound. Like,
Getting death threats.
nigga, what? Yeah.
Good night.
The bubble ring doesn't really count.
Nah,
players take
I'm
some.
not rocking, bro. Cause like that ring has to count. I was there, bro, and like it was a grind, bro. Honestly, you know what I'm saying. You don't get the same adrenaline rush you get from the crowd. You gotta really lock in like every single day. Like I'm not rocking with that one. I think that was an earned ring.
The bubble was a different type of experience, for sure. Probably a 1-on-1. I don't think that will ever happen again. Stats can't actually tell you if someone is great at ball.
Oh, I love this one. I'm definitely building that, bro. There's plenty of guys in this league. I play with some of these guys, bro. You can have crazy, crazy numbers and have no impact on the game. We call it empty calories. Like, you can have 30, 20, and 11. And you're right. You take it. You're taking 25, 30 shots, or then you're not, doing your thing defensively and whatnot. Like, I'm definitely rocking with that. Empty calories are a big thing in this league.
Well said. People dating AI bots.
Bro, yeah, of course we blocking that shit. Nigga. You putting that shit on the glass. Like, if you ain't got no emotion like that, bro, you gotta turn. Yeah, bro.
Like I told him, 2030. I promise you that shit's gonna be here though.
They already did, bro. ChatGPT came out, the open AI, whatever, and they have like basically AI for like sexual relationships.
Really?
Like they talk to you all
this
freaky,
shit's
they
coming
talk
next
to you
year.
crazy. Like this shit's already here, bro. That's a whole different conversation. Nigga, AI moving crazy
Moving
right
too
now.
fast, man.
Yeah, and if you're gonna profit off it, yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah,
Making workout plans a year ago. Now we got relationships.
yeah, that ass, bro. So who knows? Yeah. What the fucking AI bot to you to talk to you crazy? You get you going.
Hey,
yo.
vintage clothes are better than new drops.
Nah, bro, that's a fad. I'm blocking that shit. I feel like people put too much shit into that vintage. Like, oh, this shit from the 90s, bro. This shit hard. Like, nah, nigga, that shit was cool when it was cool.
Right.
If you want to bring it back, it's cool. But like, bro, they're innovators out here. I like it. I like when people can come up with their own shit, make that shit hot, and you ain't never seen it before. So, nah, I mean, vintage is cool. You know, have your little drip here and there. But like, nah, I like the new age shit.
That's what's up. And now we got the superstar question. It's build your squad. You get one superhero, one anime character, one all-time NBA player, one current player, but it can't be yourself,
Okay.
and one celebrity. I can run those back if you need to hear them again.
Sheesh. Okay, I
Let's
think
start
I'll
off with
share.
the one super.
First was a superhero.
If I had one superhero on my team, I'm going Doctor Strange, bro. For shit.
That's
Wow,
a great
that's
pool.
a good
I'm
pick.
going Doctor Strange for
I
sure.
tell him all the
Great
time they
pick.
would not have won without him. No chance. Zero chance. So the next is anime character.
Believe it or not, people gonna find this crazy. I don't really watch a lot of anime.
Neither do I, but I'm
Yeah,
going
it's
gonna
Marvel
be the
though. I'm
thing.
huge
Yeah.
on Marvel, but I don't really watch.
Whoever you said, I was about to just agree with it. Keep that shit pushing.
Hey, love and respect to the niggas that do.
We could go two superheroes, no?
Yeah, go
Maybe
two
not.
superheroes. Or we do a Star Wars character.
Okay.
Do a Star Wars
Is
character.
Star Wars, before we answer that, is
Talk
Star
to me.
Wars the greatest series?
I'm so biased, bro. I just think that I love the story it tells, bro. Honestly, like I throw it up there one of the greatest of all times. Like when we're talking about like, you know, fiction and whatnot, just because of how it applies to life and whatnot. People don't realize that the Force and all type of stuff, it's just chi, bro. It's just lifeblood. It's just really like what you do on a day-to-day basis. Now, I mean, we about to go a complete different topic, so I'm gonna stay right here.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Hey.
get one Star Wars character.
Yeah, if we had to go with a Star Wars character, I would probably go. I'd probably go with Darth Sidious, bro. If you ain't watched Star Wars, he basically he Darth Vader's
Is that
OG,
the black
bro.
and red dude?
Yeah, no, that's Darth Maul.
No,
That's Darth Maul. He
Yeah,
cold as shit
legend,
though.
Legend.
But like Darth Vader, it's his OG basically. Like it's his man. So he's Palpatine. That's his name, Senator Palpatine. So I go with him. He got the mind and shit. I don't know.
Fire.
Yeah.
Next is one all-time NBA player.
All-time NBA player on my squad. So I need someone to go do a little bit of everything. If I got Dr. Strange running point and I got Sidious hold down at forward, then I need someone to do a little bit of everything. Shit. Give me Magic. No. I got a point guard already. I'm tripping. Yeah, let me get a big, bro. I'll take Shaq, bro. Yeah, go ahead and, round that shit out. Yeah.
Then we need one current player. Can't be yourself, though.
Current, but I still gotta play against these niggas. I can't get niggas too much love. Hold on. Let's give it to Giannis, bro. Obviously,
Yeah,
yeah. But it's just generational shit. That's easy. Yeah.
And then one celebrity.
One celebrity. Give me Justin Bieber, man. Niggas is tripping. That nigga hoop, bro. That nigga, all right, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he a lefty. Yeah,
You
bro.
got
Give me
good
the
form,
bees,
too.
man.
Like, if he low-key hit that
Give me
shit.
the bees, bro.
cashing
Fuck
it,
him with
man.
bro.
I'm actually curious. Let me hear your squad, brother. I mean, you love superheroes,
Okay.
dog.
Wow. Okay.
Just
All right.
I
I'll go
forgot
first.
you was there. My
Superhero.
fault, bro.
I gotta go to People's Champ. Spider-Man. Got to you neighborhood
That's
Spider-Man.
my favorite superhero.
Gotta
With
do
that.
it. You know what I'm
Spider-Man?
saying? You got to.
That's my
Okay.
favorite
Got to.
superhero.
Well, you get two
bro.
superheroes.
Two
so
superheroes. All right. So the next one, Wolverine. Like
Heard.
I'm a huge comic
just
book guy. So
you just a
That
Wolverine.
nigga
Standard,
picking a
nigga.
full court for
You know what I'm
shit show.
saying?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
You
Exactly.
just a hard worker. You like Wolverine. Standard.
All-time NBA player. Well, so I got Spider-Man. I got Wolverine. So I gotta go like somebody versatile that could do a little bit of everything. I would pick MJ, but because I got two other goats, I'm gonna go KD. I'm gonna go KD. You know what I'm saying?
But
Well, actually, I got two NBA
That
players.
could have been your current player.
Yeah. Well, my current player right now, I'm gonna go like Jokic.
All right.
That's a good one.
And then
I'm
one
gonna go
celebrity.
Jokic. And one celebrity. Ooh. Hey man, if I had got Zendaya at the 5, I feel like I'm gonna throw a lot of people off.
You said Zendaya? You got Spider-Man, so they got chemistry and shit. My niggas,
Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes not worried about the game, but you know, it's cool.
You got a liability on one side of the ball, though. Hey, G,
What happened,
you
guys?
gotta pick 2 superheroes to build a team with, bro.
2 superheroes.
Yeah.
What am I doing with them? What I'm doing? Build a hoop team?
He said, "What am I doing with them?" Like, you gotta build a team, like a squad, 5 people.
To hoop?
Yeah.
Fuck. I got Thanos at the center. Doctor Strange at the PG.
See what I'm saying?
All right.
Now
Then
we
you
just
gotta
gonna
pick
manipulate the
one-
shit out the game. So whatever happens, nigga, if
Okay.
we mess up, we gonna redo life and do it again. 'Cause I got all the stones.
Hey.
We winning. It don't matter,
Hey, you
nigga.
tapped
The
in, I
next
get it.
three, the next
And then-
three could be
okay,
anyone.
then you gotta pick an all-time NBA player.
Me. What? Does it matter? Nigga,
Okay,
nigga,
fuck
hey,
it.
give me
And then
Brandon
one current
Roy.
player.
Brandon Roy.
Brandon Roy. All right.
All right, Brandon Roy and one current player.
Let me see. Current. Who else do I need? Fuck it. Wemby. Put him on there.
All right.
And then one celebrity.
Celebrity. Go on, give me Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie and Zendaya, bro, that's a matchup right there.
You see
For
what
the
I'm
fucking
saying?
ages. Yeah, I'm not
Come
gonna
on,
lie.
Oh,
I'm not mad at that team at all. Thanos and Doctor Strange is actually kind of
Beautiful
that's
team.
really good. Who you got?
Shit. 1 or 2 superheroes. If I can't take who y'all would take, I would pick. Give me what's his name? Give me Nightcrawler, the nigga that can teleport.
Oh,
Okay.
shit, yeah.
That's
That's
Give
a
me
good one.
Nightcrawler.
That's a good pull.
And
Right there.
Yeah.
he gonna be my 2 guard. Strictly defense, nigga. Just steal the ball and go transport it to our hoop.
Okay.
And then my other big, I'm taking the Hulk.
Okay.
He's
All
just
right.
gonna have to just
Stonewall
he just
shit,
gonna have
yeah.
to just do
gotta
some
keep them
strong
Screens would
shit.
be crazy, nigga.
Yeah,
Yes.
straight strength and all dunks, like nothing else. Don't ever shoot. Just dunk and set screens.
Okay.
My all-time NBA player will be, I need Jordan. He's the only person that has like experience going against extraterrestrial shit.
Space Jam Jordan. Yeah.
Real.
My current player would be Bron because again, he got some experience going against extraterrestrial shit. And then my celebrity would be, I gotta go Zoe Saldana then, if that's what we're doing.
Hey, look, we're evenly matched here at the 5.
Fair. Yeah. All right.
Nothing in life is free except this.
That's right. Download the Betr app and pick more or less on player stat. And watch your favorite players cash out. They have the highest multipliers in the game, 10,000x.
You must be 18 years or older and in a jurisdiction where Betr Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Betr Picks, sports got better.
Hey yo, Ant, let's hear what you got, brother.
I like Hulk at the 5. That was good. Let me put Iron Man at the 1. Current NBA player, I'm gonna get Zion in there, big body. And then one celebrity you said?
All-time NBA player.
Oh, all-time NBA player. I'll throw Bron in there, 2 big bodies. And then
And one celebrity.
one celebrity, Sofia Vergara. That's who I'm throwing in there.
Put up for the peoples.
Hey, yo.
I'm crying. Well, shit, man. We appreciate you coming through, man. Taking
Absolutely,
time out of
brother.
your day, man. We know, you're a busy man, so thank you, man, so much. We appreciate you. Much love and, much success going forward, brother.
Appreciate you pulling up, brother.
Yes, indeed. Reciprocated, man. Appreciate y'all having me.